A guy spent 3 hours typing instructions into an AI and built a video game that, at its peak, was pulling in around $50,000 a month. He had never written a game before in his life. This is not a one off. Across the internet, right now, there are tiny apps, most of them built by one person, many of them built mostly by AI, quietly making 30,000, 100,000, even over $1 million a month. So I went digging through Stripe screenshots, press reports, and founder interviews to separate the real ones from the hype. In this video, I'm giving you 10 of them with the actual numbers and the actual sources on screen. And for every single one, the simple mechanic and the exact way you could build your own version this weekend. And stick around to the end because the most important lesson isn't the code. It's the one thing all 10 of these founders got right that almost nobody copies. One quick, honest ground rule because this niche is full of fake screenshots. Every number you'll see, I've tagged on screen as either verified by real press like CNBC or TechCrunch or self reported by the founder. I'm not going to pretend a tweet is a code document. And here's the uncomfortable truth I'll prove by the end. The code in these apps is genuinely something you could now build in a weekend. What actually separated the winners was something else entirely. Keep that in the back of your mind. Let's count up. Starting with the app that opened this video. Number one, fly.peter.com. This is that flight simulator. The founder is Pieter Levels, a famous solo builder. And what makes this legendary is how he built it. In his own words, he made it, quote, 100% with Cursor, the AI coding tool, in about 3 hours, just by telling it what he wanted. It's a simple 3D flying game that runs right in your browser. The money comes from advertisers paying to put their logo on billboards inside the game. Independent reporting from 404 Media pegged it at around $50,000 a month. At the peak, he claimed a $1 million annual run rate. The mechanic to steal. Build one genuinely fun, simple thing people want to share. Then sell ad space inside it. Your blueprint, open an AI coding tool, describe a tiny browser game, and ship it in an afternoon. The hard part was never the code. Number 2, launch fast. This one is my favorite because the founder, Hassam Bhatti, is a genuinely non-technical guy. His own description. No computer science degree, never wrote a line of code, built the entire product inside Cursor. It's a research tool that helps Amazon sellers find products to sell. He shipped the first version in about 48 hours and grew it to $30,000 in monthly recurring revenue. That number is self-reported on Indie Hackers. But the story is the textbook example of this whole movement. The mechanic. Pick one specific audience with money. Here, Amazon sellers. And build the one boring tool they'll happily pay for every month. Your blueprint. Choose an audience you already understand. Find their most repetitive task. And have AI build a simple tool that does just that one thing. Number 3. Clio. The founder, Cameron True, built a tool that helps people grow on LinkedIn. Writing posts, tracking what works. He's open that AI code editors and Claude Code specifically were, in his words, his single biggest advantage, without a doubt. He took it from zero to $62,000 in monthly recurring revenue in about 3 months. Again, self-reported. The mechanic here is powerful. Pick one platform that creators are desperate to grow on and build the tool that helps them do it. LinkedIn, X, YouTube, TikTok. Every one of them has an audience that will pay to grow faster. Your blueprint? Choose a platform. Identify the one growth task that's painful and build a focused tool around it. Number 4, UMAX and its sister app, Rizz. The founder, Blake Anderson, was 23 and self-taught, and he built these in Cursor after learning to code with the help of ChatGPT. UMAX takes a selfie and uses AI to rate your looks and tell you how to improve. Rizz writes flirty replies for dating apps. In a Fortune profile, Anderson claimed UMAX was doing around $500,000 a month, though Fortune noted that figure couldn't be independently verified, and outside estimates were lower. Either way, it's huge for a self-taught founder. The mechanic. Take a selfie, run it through an AI, return a score and an upgrade, and charge a subscription. Your blueprint. Pick something people are insecure or curious about. Let AI analyze a photo and sell the improvement. The real engine here, remember this, was TikTok. Number 5, Plink. I love this one because the founder, Sabrine Matos, had no engineering background at all. She built a personal safety app for women. It runs background checks on people you might meet from a dating app. And she built the entire thing on Lovable, an AI tool where you describe an app in plain English and it builds it. Her words, if Lovable didn't exist, Plink would never have seen the light of day. She reported around $450,000 in annual revenue, roughly $38,000 a month, built in 45 days. That number's from Lovable's own blog, so weigh it accordingly. The mechanic. Solve a real, emotional, high stakes problem for a specific group of people. Your blueprint. Find a genuine pain. Safety, money, health. Describe the app to an AI builder and let it write the code. Number 6, Formula Boat. The founder, David Bressler, built a tool that turns plain English into the right Excel or Google Sheets formula. You type, quote, sum everything from last month, and it hands you the exact formula. Here's the kicker. He built it on Bubble, a no-code tool, in his own words, without writing a single line of code. It grew past $500,000 a year, about $42,000 a month, a well-documented number. The mechanic is the purest one on this list. Find a thing that millions of people find annoying and slightly too technical, and let AI do it for them. Your blueprint. Spot a small universal frustration, formulas, rejects, contracts, emails, and build the dead simple AI tool that removes it. Number 7, Rank Pill. The founder, Modest Mitkus, built an AI tool that automates SEO and content for websites. What matters for you is how he describes it. It was his first ever software product. He didn't know how to code, and he built it with vibe coding in about 3 months. He posted that the app grew by $23,000 a month. That's a self-reported growth figure, so I'm phrasing it carefully. The mechanic. Take a service that businesses already pay agencies thousands for, like SEO, and let AI deliver a slice of it on autopilot. Your blueprint. Look at expensive agency services, pick one repeatable piece, and build the AI tool that does it cheaper while the owner sleeps. Number 8, Cal AI. Now, I want to be honest. This one's founders are real coders, so I won't pretend it was pure vibe coding. But the idea is so simple and copyable that it belongs here. Cal AI, built by Zach Yadegari and Henry Langmack, lets you point your phone camera at a plate of food, and AI instantly estimates the calories and macros. That's it. CNBC reviewed actual financial documents showing about $1.4 million a month in gross profit, and it was acquired by MyFitnessPal. The mechanic. Take a tedious daily chore, logging food, and replace typing with a single photo. Your blueprint. Find a boring task people do every day and use AI vision to turn it into one tap. The simplest ideas. Execute it cleanly, make the most money. Number 9, AI headshots. 2 apps, 1 idea. Photo AI, again, by Pieter Levels, and Headshot Pro by Danny Postma. You upload a few selfies and AI generates dozens of professional headshots. No photographer, no studio. Photo AI hit a record of around $150,000 a month, and Headshot Pro grew to roughly $300,000 a month, both well documented. The mechanic. Take something people used to pay a professional hundreds of dollars for and let AI do it for 10. Your blueprint. Look for an expensive human service. Photography, logos, voiceovers, editing, where AI is now good enough to deliver 80% of the result for a fraction of the price, and package it as a simple upload and get result app. And number 10, the ceiling of what's possible, base for 4. The founder, Maur Shlomo, built an AI app builder, a tool that lets people create software just by describing it. He built it solo using Cursor and Claude, and famously said He hadn't written a line of front end code in months. In about 6 months, it was generating roughly $189,000 a month in profit. And then Wix bought it for $80 million in cash. That one's confirmed by TechCrunch. I include it, not because you'll clone an $80 million exit, but to show you the ceiling. One person, AI tools, 6 months. The mechanic. Build the picks and shovels, tools that help other people build. Your blueprint. Once you've built a few apps, the most valuable thing you can build next is the tool that helps others build theirs. Okay, step back. Because once you've seen 10, the patterns jump out. And the patterns are what you actually copy. Almost every one of these falls into 4 simple shapes. 1. The wrapper. Point AI at one annoying task and do it in one tap. Cal AI, Formula Boat, the headshot apps. 2. The niche tool. Pick one audience with money and build the one boring thing they'll pay for monthly. Launch fast, Clio, rank pill. 3. The selfie loop. Analyze a photo, return a score, sell the upgrade. UMAX. And 4. The fun object. 1. Shareable thing. Money from ads. Fly.Peter. And the build stack is the same every time. Describe your idea to Cursor, Cloud Code, or Lovable. Bolt on, Stripe to take payments. Ship it in a weekend. The barrier to building is essentially gone. Which brings us to the lesson I promised. And it's the one that will save you months of frustration. If the code is now a weekend, then the code is not the mode. Look closely at the winners. Pieter Levels had hundreds of thousands of followers before he typed a word. Blake Anderson didn't win on code. He won on TikTok, posting relentlessly until an app went viral. Maur Shlomo built the tooling the others use. In every single case, the money came from distribution. An audience, a channel, a way to be seen. Not from the cleverness of the app. So here's your real homework. And it's the opposite of what most people do. Don't start with the app. Start with the audience. Pick who you're building for and where you'll reach them first, and let the app be the easy part. Because now, finally, it is. If this gave you even one idea worth chasing, do me a quick favor, because it genuinely helps more than you'd think. Subscribe, whether you're watching on YouTube, following along on Facebook, or over on Instagram. Every week, I take what's actually working in AI, the tools, the builders, the money, do the costly digging for you, and hand back the version you can actually use. Hit subscribe and the bell so the next one finds you automatically. And because a 10-minute video can't hold every prompt and link, I built you the full thing for free. Comment the word tiny, and I'll send you the tiny app blueprint. All 10 apps, the exact build stack, the 4 money patterns, and the copy-paste prompts to start your own this weekend. The link's in the description too. And if you want to go deeper, I've got 4 guides linked below. My Claude Code guide, my OpenAI Codex guide, the Claude for Sales playbook, and my certification prep kit. Now tell me in the comments, which one of these 10 are you actually going to build? Subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one. The description has a quick tip if you'd like to watch a little faster.